Hey, how you doing? Pete here from Decent Reviews. Sat down to work this morning and very fortuitously found a wonderful marriage of two different elements that I've been speaking about recently and how they kind of tie in together. So I wanted to talk about this because it could be a really great growth opportunity for most Web3 brands. So recently I was talking about SEO and how a lot of, especially emerging Web3 brands, don't have the domain authority or the resources really to create articles that are going to rank for very, very high volume search terms like how to buy Bitcoin, what is Web3, what is blockchain, all of these different things. For you to rank for them, you're going to be going up against some of the biggest brands in the world who are just, media powerhouses like, Forbes and stuff are going to be showing up for that. If you've just started your website and you're getting no real organic traffic, the chance that you can outrank them, very, very slim. So we talked about zero volume keywords and how these search terms with that SEO tools pull up as saying nobody searches for this can provide good benefits for your brand. So we talked about my best Web3 CRMs. We ranked number 1, and it is our page. Zero volume search according to Keywords Everywhere, which doesn't need to be loading. Hello. Oh, there it is. Just took its time. Zero per month, and we get 4,500 visitors per month to that page through organic channels. The other thing that I've been talking about recently in terms of growth is email marketing, and it's annoying me so much that a lot of Web3 brands just don't use it. They have a wallet sync, and that's it. There's no email marketing that goes on. You look at some of the biggest Web3 brands, and I got on this morning. In fact, 15 minutes ago, Binance sends emails. Biggest crypto exchange in the world leverages email marketing. Why aren't you? And I know that there are some great messaging tools within Web3 that allow wallet-to-wallet communication, your hash mails, push protocols, all of these things. We have a great category of those, and these are really cool tools, and I think that they'll be the future of communication within Web3. But the fact is, the market that you can reach between the two, it's a big difference. I'm so annoyed that people aren't using email marketing. That Monday through Wednesday I wrote 6 articles which together form a comprehensive guide on how to use email marketing in Web3. And it's just amazing because I found this stat which was there are I think 4.7 billion email addresses in the world. And there are like 84 million active crypto wallets. So just on the number of people that you can talk to through these channels, ignoring email is ridiculous. It's still the highest ROI channel. And you might think, it's not Web3. But the fact is, if we want to get Web2 people into Web3, we've got to meet them where they are, which is on things like Google. It's on through channels like email. And that's what people are comfortable with. And that's what we have to go to sort of grow our brands by exposing them to these people. We've got to go to where they're active. So, brings us back to how these two married up. I was looking yesterday for the best email marketing software for Web3 brands. Turns out there are none that are natively integrated with Web3 brands. And like I said, you've got all of these kind of... there's none actually shown on Google. You've got a bunch of cool messaging tools that do wallet-to-wallet communications. But what I'm looking for is something that allows for more automation. Long sales sequences that trigger when somebody hits a certain threshold of engagement, when they do something on your website, when they buy something. There's nothing that, unfortunately right now, there's nothing that syncs with on-chain transactions. It's really annoying. Zapier's there to help out, but it's not perfect. But yeah, so I was searching around for it, and then I noticed when I searched for a Web3 email marketing tool, 0 searches per month, there's one email marketing service that shows up, Email Octopus. And they have, what I should say as well is before we move on. So I wrote an article yesterday about the best Web3 email marketing tools. We are ranking number 2 on Google within 15 hours. This is why zero volume search terms can be beneficial for brands that have no domain authority. And as you build up those links and grow that domain authority and get known, you can do those bigger pieces. But if you're looking for quick wins, look at zero volume traffic. And so basically Email Octopus has built out a page specifically for email marketing for Web3 businesses. And they rank number 1 on Google for email marketing for Web3. email marketing tools, email marketing software, email software for Web3. They are up there. This says that they get 0 searches per month, but I'm sure that they get a couple of hundred people per month checking out this page, which is going to come into maybe a dozen users who are on their free trial. All of this. What's really cool though is if you look at everything else that's in this folder for them, they have similar pages built out for different audience segments. So they have newsletters, they have crypto and Bitcoin email, affiliate email, they have bloggers, they have all sorts of different things. When you look at the actual page, it is the same page. It's just some dynamic text replacement based on the URL. Email marketing for Web3 businesses, Web3 friendly email marketing platform, sending newsletters. Then you have some examples here with how easy it is, examples, tailor your emails, personalize your content. It's the same messaging, it's just slightly adapted to fit each segment. Introduce your blockchain project, engage your subscribers, connect to other platforms, NFT drops. So, it is the same page. They've created one, very well designed landing page, and they just changed some of the content on that page to fit a different audience segment. And like I said, let's rinse up. So, they've got, how many of these they have? 14, it says. 14 that are on Google. The ones that are not on Google don't really matter for this. Charities and non-profits, they've done all different things. And again, I imagine that a lot of the time, these are going to be very low volume, very low competition. So Email Octopus is going to always be at the top of Google, which is a really smart play. But I think that they have a reasonable domain authority, 78. So, they're going to be straight up at the top of Google. If with our my domain authority, I think it's 28 at the minute, and I'm just behind them. So, nobody else is really targeting these kind of things. But this is something that you can do with your Web3 project. Now, there's 2 ways I would recommend that you do this. And basically, the concept is you go for low volume, low competition search terms, and you build not a piece of blog content that's high funnel. You go for those bottom of funnel terms that are people who know about the problem, they know what solution they need, they're kind of choosing which solution to go for. And so generally speaking, what you're going to be creating for here is one of 2 things. You're creating either for a specific audience segment, as these guys are, because Email Octopus here, they know, these people who are finding this, they know they're in Web3, they know that they need an email service, they just want one that's like Web3 friendly and, syncs with Web3 triggers and, data and all of this. So basically they built it out specifically for them, because when somebody searches for email marketing service Web3, they know what they want. They just need to find the best option. This is the only one that shows up. So in terms of sort of Google foo, this is the only result. It's fine. This is the correct service for people. So yeah, build out these pages based on specific audience segments, and you can get, the more granular you can get, the better with those audience segments. You could also do it on features. So people will have a problem. They know that such and such approach will solve that problem. And so you can build out these sort of feature pages. So you've got audience pages and then feature pages. And the features will talk about how your feature is the best to solve that problem that they're searching for. You want to sort of optimize that for the feature itself and also the problem that it solves, because people will be searching for how to do this, how to solve this problem, rather than blog posts. You can do it as blog posts as well, but make sure that it features a feature. But yeah, you can also set them up as feature pages like this. And I think, let's see what these explore automation. Yeah, so these are just generic automation pages that aren't specific. So, you might speak to some of your audience members and you find out that they want to automate because after somebody has, sent a transaction or something. So, you might build this feature out automate emails based on on-chain transactions or something. You can build out that kind of page. Again, a lot of the time the SEO tools will tell you that there's no search volume for these, but if you speak to your audience, you can find out who they are, get really granular on that audience page, and then also the problems that they need solving and the features that they use to solve those problems, and that will give you the sort of feature pages that you can build out. Zero volume search term, but you should still get users from a lot of them, as long as you've done that research first. But yeah, that is kind of something that I would recommend for a lot of smaller emerging Web3 brands for the sort of content approach. And in addition to that, just start using email marketing. If you need, want some help or something, just reach out. I'll even just point you in the right direction of some tools that you could potentially use, or just find this article. But yes, try that. Let me know how it goes, and I'll keep pushing out these content pieces to hopefully help you grow your Web3 project in a more sustainable way than just paying influencers to shill. Speak soon.